Welcome back to another episode of Coach Cove's B-Ball Breakdowns. I'm Coach Cove, and today we got 3 more videos to look at. Starting off, we got UNC versus Syracuse, big game in the ACC. Carolina's won like 9 of 11 coming in, and Syracuse has won something like 10 of 12. These two teams are both playing really well right now. So yeah, let's just get right into it. First off, we got Judah Mintz coming off the double staggered ball screen, and he's going to go right to the rim and get a look at the rim at least. Not bad defense here by R.J. Davis. He forces him to change sides and switch directions. So it's not as easy of a look at the rim. And notably, he goes off, Judah Mintz goes off of 1 foot. It looked like to me. Could have been 2. But because actually he was able to somewhat beat R.J. Davis, he draws Pete Nansen. And that frees up Malik Brown, number 1 in white, for the tip-in. So we got a 1-point game now with under 2 to go. Like I said, big game in the ACC here. So Syracuse is in this 2-3 zone, which means we're looking to the elbows and the short corners. We're going to get an entry to the elbow here. And Baycott just kind of miscommunicates here with R.J. Davis and throws it out of bounds. So turnover there for Carolina. Another look here at that Mintz layup, and Malik Brown with the putback. So we're getting another same look, kind of the 2 ball screen action coming. This is Syracuse's offense. Everyone is moving to the right that's on the outside. It's kind of this 3-out, 2-in look. We got Gerard coming up, and he's got Leaky Black beat by a step the whole way. Number zero. Chris Bell makes contact here. So that's a good screen, and great job by Gerard to use the pump fake, get Leaky Black in the air, and get a really open shot. Moving on, Carolina coming up, and they're going to swing the ball a lot on this possession, get the zone moving. But Syracuse does a good job. They never let the ball get inside. And because of that, we don't really get a good look here. It's going to go back up to Love. Love's going to take a tough look on the left wing. Baycott's not really doing a whole lot, rather. Like I said, it's just a tough shot. Rebound squirms out of bounds, and Syracuse is going to get it. UNC brings the pressure this time. Let me get this ad out of here. UNC brings the pressure, but Syracuse is going to run that same action once they advance the ball here. Everyone moving to the right, and Gerard coming up again. So here it comes. Everyone's going right. Gerard, ball screen. It's not there. Leaky Black does a better job this time. So now we're calling for the ball screen. And this time, R.J. Davis does a really good job of using his feet to stay in front. Well, I said he did. He's a good defender, and he makes Judah Mintz change direction here again. And it's not a bad look. It just doesn't fall. Good job of getting the rebound if you're R.J. Davis. Way to follow it there. Let's see. Oh yeah, again, high post entry, boom, right to the short corner. Good job crashing by Pete Nance. Good job going up strong. He's gonna go to the line. He sinks the first one. He misses the second. And on the second one, Joseph Girard makes a fatal basketball mistake. It's one of the unspoken rules, I suppose. Well, it can't be unspoken if I know about it. But definitely breaks one of the most important basketball rules by saving the ball underneath his own hoop. Goes right to Pete Nance. It's basically an assist for Nance. And Nance gives UNC the lead with 17 to go. So everything that could go wrong for Syracuse has gone wrong here in the final minute, and it's only about to get worse, unfortunately. The refs get a little too involved for my liking in this game. I better just sit back. UNC brings the press. Syracuse does a good job of beating. We gotta go though. Well, we don't have to go. We could take a shot. We could take the final shot here if we want. That's not what the freshman Judah Mintz wants to do though. He's going right at the junior R.J. Davis, and R.J. Davis, boom. He hits the deck, man. He takes a hard hit. And the call is definitely correct, but it gets upgraded to a flagrant. And my understanding of what a flagrant foul is, it's not a basketball play. man, Heinen, really? You take a look at this replay, and there's no argument that this is not a basketball play. He's coming over, trying to, again, RJ Davis making him change direction, trying to change direction the other side of him, and just catches him on the chin. They do upgrade this to a flagrant, so Caleb Love misses the front end. He makes a second, but very crucially, Carolina's got the ball back. And again, I don't really agree too much with this call either, but you can see Caleb Love shoving into Judah Mintz right here, and they get Judah on this foul call right here, even though it's pretty arguable whether or not that's the correct call. So Love's back at the line. This is he's a top player in the country, so he's not missing neither of these. He makes it a 2-possession game. Judah's got it. I'm sorry, that's not Judah Mintz. They get a good look off this down screen. Malik Brown's coming right down the court and setting it for Gerard, their shooter. It's a good look, but doesn't go. P-Nance really muffs the rebound here, and in March, that's not going to cut it. Oh, well, good job by Malik Brown getting in there. And in another situation, that could be a crucial mistake, though. Foul is called, and yeah, game scrimmage, Syracuse is leaving, and UNC is going to actually miss both of these, although the fact that it's a 4-point game, it doesn't really matter, and Malik Brown just holds on to it. So 72-68, final in that one. Moving on, we have XAVIER and UCONN. And in this game, we had XAVIER coming in as the underdog, despite their better record, a better play as of late, and a higher seeding. UConn was favored by 6.5. The over/under was 155.5. It looks like that's gonna hit, and XAVIER was plus 220 to win it. Yeah. So yeah, let's just get into it. First possession here. It's gonna be for Hawkins in the corner. You can see him all the way down here. He just gets the screen, and they pretty much run their offense through Hawkins late in the game. Real good job of just coming off of it, going straight to the rack, and you can see how these two XAVIER defenders just run right into each other, because I love the way that he's coming with some speed. Hawkins is down the lane or up the line here to get the ball, and he's got his man beat the whole way, and he knows that, so he's just gonna take it right to the hoop. Easy deuce. Similar to Syracuse, UConn drops back into this 2-3 look. They pressure the ball a lot here, almost come up with the turnover. But XAVIER's gonna swing it around, move the defense, look in the high corner or the high post and the short corners. We got 3 out, 2 in, pretty much. What a look! Great find in the short corner here, right through the defense. Just kind of lazy here from Sanogo, not really paying attention, not moving with the ball, and he's a step behind when the ball by the time it gets there. Great pass by Desmond Claude, number 1 in blue. So again, here's Hawkins up top here. We're going to start off with a staggered look. There's one. Here comes Sanogo. But this time, Sanogo's going right to the corner for a screen for Hawkins. So Hawkins got it. And again, great job. Just knowing that you got to step on your man already. And I'm not sure who this defender is, but he's having a tough time right now. Great use of the jump stop. Pump fake. Get him up. Right into him. Easy deuce and the foul. Hawkins gets himself to the line, he hits it, and we get a 1-point game now. So UConn's gonna bring this trap here, and XAVIER gets pretty sped up. We do not get a great look. And the nature of the 2-3 is you're giving up 3-pointers and rebounding. So you can see the 3 out, 2 in sort of look, but look at how many guys are out guarding the ball and how many guys are rebounding in white. It's 3 and 2, and yeah, it's a weak point of the 2-3 zone is just giving up the rebounds, because you have to jump out and guard the three, which takes you away from the chance for a rebound. But again, Sonogo, 21 and white. If they're in a 2-3 zone here, which it's a bit like a 1-2-2, bit like a 2-3. They're kind of in between. But Sonogo is just way too far from the hoop, and we got no one back to rebound. Luckily, 24 in blue, who is that? Jack Nunge, or Nunge rather. He fumbles it out of bounds, so we get a break. Got a chance to take the lead here. On this possession, the ball stays on the same side the whole time. We don't force the defense to move, and yeah, I don't mind this action because we got a ball screen at the same time that this down screen is happening. So we got guys to pass the rock to. It's just not spaced very well, you know. It's just real tight, kind of on the same side of the court. I do appreciate the way that despite the dribble drive and the look inside, Hawkins is continuing to fill, so he gets rewarded by getting the ball. Great defense there from number 5, Adam Kunkel, in blue. Number 5 is just in great position. Sacrifices his body, gets the charge call. If I'm Hawkins here, it's just a little bit trying to do too much. You know what I mean? Got the baseline drive, got the jump stop. You got to dump that, though. You got to dump that. Because if you go here, he's coming up and Sonogo's there. And you have to force them to make another step to help. Instead, we get the charge call. Blow our chance to take the lead. And Xavier's going to bring it back up. UConn stays with their high-pressure 2-3 zone look. Again, we're giving up rebounds and threes. We nearly forced the turnover again. Good pressure. We got this sort of 3-out, 2-in sort of look. Good pressure, good defense, tough look. Sonogo again, way too far from the hoop, and there's no one to. It's not no one to rebound. It's a tough rebound, and Xavier tracks the ball down. On this one though, look at Hawkins walking up to this, and Hawkins walking up ruins this whole play. Everyone else is late because he walks up to here. So now you got a man wide open in the corner, and then it's just gonna go right into the block because he's open, and we have to help. Everyone is a step late because of the way Hawkins walked up to defend the ball. 2 are guarding 1, and now we're beat. Great look from Claude the Nunge again. Nunge. Xavier with a 3-point lead. A UConn turnover that we did not see. It was cut off in the clip. It went from 121 to 112. We didn't get to see it. 121 to 112. UConn turned it over. Xavier gets the ball up though, and they're gonna dribble out the whole shot clock. They do a good job of it. Again, UConn's in this zone look. So we got a 3-out, 2-in. Hit the high post. Again, the coach telling him to wait. Great job by the coach here. Let him know when it's time to go. But Bohm goes away, solely Bohm, number 0. He goes away from the screen. Double defenders. He coughs the ball up, loses it. And then with 4 seconds on the shot clock, he's taking this shot and is nowhere close. We got a chance for the rebound. Goes to UConn. And look, Sonogo was under the block that time, so he got a rebound. Didn't hit nothing, so it's a shot clock violation. Xavier's going to come show pressure so that, here he comes, so that they can't roll the ball up. UConn passes the ball around a lot on this possession. They're struggling to get a look. They're using their teammates. Here comes Hawkins. They're using their teammates to try and find guys open, but like I said, the offense is running through Hawkins at this point. So we finally get a little 2-man action going. But the coach calls a timeout. You can see where the call comes from. It's not even the head coach. It's this guy right here. He gets up and tells the coach to call a timeout. Meanwhile, Hawkins is hitting a pull-up jumper that'll cut the game to 1 and at least give us a chance. That doesn't happen. And instead, we get this inbound set. Get a look into the block. I'm sorry, no, that is incorrect. Goes from Sanogo up to Newton, and here comes Hawkins. He's not there, it's covered. So we get a dribble drive, and a tough shot. Good job by Sully Bohm to stay in front and use his feet. Hands are straight up, no call. Loose ball, and it ends up being a jump. So UConn retains possession off the jump ball. And this inbound play is for Hawkins in the corner. He's going to try and get a 3 look. UConn burns one. So Hawkins is up here in the corner. He's going to set 2 screens, first on Sanogo, and then right here. But then he's and then he's receiving one. The reason this play doesn't work, though, is I'm picking on Sanogo a lot here, but his timing is off. You can see he gets out here, and he should be demanding the ball. He's open. That should be a decoy look. Xavier's not even guarding it. They know it's for Hawkins. Good coaching. But you can see Sanogo just waiting after he gets his screen. He's not looking. He's not decoying, calling for the ball. He's waiting, and that kind of blows up the timing. So now we're down 3, and again, we got Sanogo, our biggest guy on the court, with the ball 30 feet from the hoop, 25 feet from the hoop on the 3-point line, and is back to the basket. At this point, we almost have to have a 3. Because our inbound play got blown up, we almost have to have a 3 now because this is taking too long to develop to get a quick 2. Can't get a look. Using our feet to stay in front for Xavier. Refs call a little blocking foul here. And I do think that's the right call. There's really nowhere for our man Tristan Newton to go. So he gets fouled. He's going to the line. He's going to try and make the first and miss the second. Hits the front end, and he's definitely trying to miss this one. But it goes down. So now we got a 1-point game with 2 seconds. Need a quick foul. And that's exactly what happens. Xavier going to the line, 1.8 to go. We're going to have a look, no matter if he makes both. Going to have a look to tie at least. So he does make both. UConn burns a timeout. But now here we go on the set. And I don't mind this set from UConn. They get a decent look. We got 2 in the front court, 2 in the back, and the action is going to go on in the back court that we don't see. The goal here is to throw it to our biggest guy in the back court. There's the action. And he's all alone now in the back court. We get the ball, and the idea is to get it to your biggest guy, make 1 pass for an open look. It's executed decently. It just doesn't go for us. So the final score there is 82 to 79. And yeah, tough loss for UConn at home. They've now they were winners of the 12 of their past 13 coming in, but that was a big game in the Big East. I believe Xavier is going to stay atop the standings in that conference at least. So the final game we got to look at is Kansas and Baylor, and I believe this game was from Monday night. Kansas came in as the underdog. These are the 2 most recent national title champions. Baylor won it 2 years ago, and Kansas won it last year. But Kansas started off 16-1, and they've now lost 2 straight coming into this game. And Baylor's on a 4-game win streak coming in. They were favored by 2.5 points. Kansas was plus 120 to win it, and the over/under was 145.5. It looks like that hit as well. Oh no, my math is definitely wrong. Anyways, Kansas is down 9 to start. Like I said, Baylor's won 4 straight, and they're at home, so they've pretty much had the lead the whole game. And on this first possession, it's just pretty much Jalen Wilson taking it right to the rack. Good dribble drive. Flo Thamba, number 0 in white, really not doing too much other than getting in the way. And yeah, easy layup there for Jalen Wilson. This possession is not a great one for Baylor. Yusufu, what's his first name? Joseph Yusufu, number 1 in blue, is going to do a great job of staying in front of Flagler. We don't really have anything going here for Baylor. A lot of standing around, a lot of too many guys in the wrong spot. So let's just go to Flagler on the wing. The post, he doesn't like the entry. Bridges clears out. Now it's a one-on-one. And like I said, Yusufu, great job staying in front, forced some tough shot. And we're going the other way. Kansas wants to run, and that is a huge possession of the game. We're looking up. It gets picked off. Flagler, good hustle. Can't fault him for it. But this dunk makes that a 7-point swing. Or, I'm sorry, a 4-point swing. Rather than it being 63 to 68 after this layup, it's not going to be 70 to 61. That's a difference between 5 and 9. It's a big difference with 3 minutes left to go in the game. So that's a huge sequence right there. Bridges gets the dunk. And Kansas is filling up. Grady Dick, easy take. Again, I'm going to pick on Flo Thamba, but the help defense is nowhere to be found. Grady Dick, easy deuce. Kansas brings up the press. Baylor does a great job in this highlight of just breaking the press and staying calm. That's a risky pass right there, man. But Flagler stays under it and stays composed. Makes the play. Doesn't cough it up. Makes the next right play as well, which is hugely important. So it goes to Cryer, Bridges, and Flagler's got it now. And all this is just a clear out. You can see Thamba's coming up here, and as soon as he's out, Flagler's going to the rack. Grady Dick, good job of staying in front. Really good defense. And McCullough comes with a contest as well. Foul call on the open floor. They get Keontae George on the foul call. He's actually got a bloody lip, so this takes a little bit while to figure out. But McCullough's going to go to the line. He hits both and makes it a 5-point game. Baylor burns one, and now they're bringing the ball up. And like I said, they do a good job of bringing it up the whole night. So they beat the press once they get it up here. They're going to use the entire shot clock, which is exactly what you want to do in this situation. But the problem is they settle. They haven't got a good look in a couple possessions, and this one's no different. Here comes Cryer. He's going to get it from Thamba. And again, we're down to 5 seconds now. We're going to have a tough look. Cryer with the deep 3. Doesn't go, but Kansas can't come up with a rebound, and Baylor's going to retain possession, which is not exactly ideal for them. Ball gets inbounded to the corner, and Cryer burns a timeout, or Flagler burns a timeout here. The next inbound, though, it goes right to Langston Love, who they check into the game with 1:36 to go, and he has a big role here in the last 90 seconds. Langston Love, number 13 in white, pretty much hold down to the ball for the last couple possessions that Baylor's got. They inbound it straight to him, and very similar to the last possession, Thamba is clearing out, and as soon as he's gone, Langston Love's going to go. Yusufu can't stay in front this time. He gets beat, and he commits the foul. So Love's going to the line, up 5, under 90 seconds to go. He hits 2 big ones here, but it's a pretty simple possession. Jalen Wilson, really good job of changing pace and beating his man, making him fall down even, Flagler. Really great take there. Kansas is a good team, man. I would not sleep on Kansas. Again, staying calm. The trap is there, but he doesn't even need to use his dribble. He just passes out of it. Good job. Again, we break the press. Kansas is going to fall back into man. And here comes the same action. Who's got the ball? Langston Love. Or he's coming to get it. Here he comes. He's coming to get it. Thamba's leaving. Langston's going. That's all it is. There he goes. One-on-one. Beat him again. Yusufu having a tough time. This time, though, Grady Dick sees that coming. He steps up, makes a great contest on the ball. It's not too difficult of a look. It's not a bad shot. It doesn't go, though. But again, Kansas having a real hard time rebounding. And McCullough commits the foul. And Bridges is going to the line. Hits the first. Misses the second. We got to go for Kansas. Down 6. We got to go. Baylor drops back to man here. And they keep good pressure on the ball the whole time. They're not giving up an easy look, which is all you can really ask for at this point in the game. Grady Dick deep 3. And we got Bridges with the rebound. And at this point, if he makes these, we're pretty much in the bag here. He does make both. Coming back down the court, Kansas is a quick dribble drive and kick. Grady Dick, open 3, pump, gets the foul call, so he's going to the line. Shooting 2. He's hitting both. Grady Dick's one of the best players in the nation. He's hitting both. Baylor's got it now. And as soon as they get the ball advanced to the front court, Kansas backs off, and that's how the game ends. So, not really as climactic of a video today, but hopefully you were able to tune in and check out how these teams are playing, what's working for them, how they're getting their easy looks, and why the teams that are winning are winning. That's really the point of this little series. I want you to understand more about the game. So yeah, keep tuning in. I appreciate it. Hopefully you're enjoying it.